All right, guys, good morning, and welcome to a brief Friday edition. Sorry, I got a late start today, of the Associated Guests. I, as always, am your host, Alfie Animus, here on the Bear in Mind channel. Today, we're just going to do a quick snippet. A lot of you who've been online for quite a while know someone by the name of, who goes by MaximBady. A lot of you will probably just know him as the really funny African gentleman who, like, actually from Africa, who says all the funny things. You know, he says the Lulu is not the Salulu, what the fuck, all the things. He does mostly reaction content. But like so many people, if you follow somebody on Facebook who you like from another platform, a lot of the times, unless it's someone like the Hodge twins who either takes care of it themselves or has someone who they trust, or at least someone close by, take care of it, or they hire someone to take care of it, who aligns with them on a lot of things, you'll notice that you'll be getting a lot of weird posts from someone who you used to follow who was like a comedian, and now it's either sex stuff or overly political, or it's just a bunch of awful clickbait. Well, that happened to MaximBady, but it went a step further, and we'll let him take it from here.
Hi, I hope you guys are okay, because I am not. Some time ago, I signed an agreement with a company called Farm Networks. And now these guys are posting things on my Facebook page that might get me killed or seriously harmed or seriously harm my family.
And I'm not gonna lie, I've only watched a little bit of this before. I saw a lot of people posting about it yesterday. But I hadn't actually seen too much. Sorry, Evan Loves Worf is a retard. But yeah. Sorry, I got sidetracked. But you'll notice a lot of these things, and this guy, he's always jovial, he's always happy-go-lucky. But the ones on this guy's, I've noticed on Facebook, because he's like the only person I follow on Facebook, really. As far as people I don't know in my personal life. But he's been posting a lot of weird stuff, and it's been stuff on both sides, and it's been a lot of clickbaity stuff, and I was just like, oh no, is he not a thing anymore? Did someone take over his page or what?
And I fully came to terms with that being a possibility about 20 minutes ago, and that is why I am making this video now, even though this has been going on for months. If you go on my Facebook page and go to the About section and page transparency, then see all, you will see that Farm Networks took over full control of my Facebook page with their going global team. And Farm Networks is Justin and Kit. And this is their public profiles that they use to control the Farm Networks business manager, that they use to post all these posts that I am going to be talking about here on my Facebook page. All these posts that are getting me death threats, calling me racist, calling me Nazi, and saying that I am condoning the killing of Palestinians. All these posts are done by Keith and Justin. I am going to post screenshots of the types of attacks I have been getting. And above each screenshot, you will see that the content is posted by Pobla. And Pobla is Farm Networks, and Farm Networks is Keith and Justin.
Okay, and regardless of these guys' politics, you can't just look. Even if you have control of a big content creator, MaximBady, he's not huge, but he's been around for a very long time, and he's got 2.6 million subscribers on YouTube. He's been around for a very long time, so naturally he's pretty much doing it himself. So he had someone take over his a Facebook page. But in doing that, guys, if you're content creators, you have to make people sign contracts. Don't sign someone else's contract. Get you a lawyer, have someone draw it up, have them draw it up, and make sure that they cannot post anything outside of your own personal content on your platform. You have to approve of it, all of it. I don't care about these guys' political affiliation, because they posted stuff that's leftist, some stuff that's of the right, and it doesn't matter. In these inflamed times, you can't just put these comments out with someone else's face on them. You're a coward. Or they might just be doing it for the lulz. I haven't really looked into it again. I'm sorry, but it's cowardice regardless. They're doing all these things with this poor guy's face on it. And he's awesome. He's hilarious.
They are the ones responsible for all these posts. I'll probably not be able to put the actual post in this video because I want to post this video everywhere, and the post might get flagged if I put them in this video, because posts they have been posting on the Facebook page have been getting flagged. So I will post screenshots of the cleanest examples of the type of comments I have been getting that will not get this video flagged. But just know that above it, when you see Pobla, it means where this comment is coming from. It was posted by Pobla, which is Keith and Justin. My Facebook followers have been accusing me of getting paid by Israel to post things that condone the killing of Palestinian children and Palestinians in general, and they have been accusing me of supporting people that condone the killing of Palestinians.
Sorry, I hate to cut him off mid-sentence. So, remember the plane from, I think it was yesterday's show? I commented on X about it because this person said the blood's on Trump's hands. And thank God community notes exist, because this person says video clearly shows the engine of the UPS plane was on fire as it took off. Engine debris was found on the runway. This had nothing to do with the air traffic controller or any other part of the government, because all you have to do is, one, watch the video, and two, to, again, do any research. Any research. Morgan J. Freeman, one, he's using Morgan Freeman's name to, whether or not that's his actual name, he's using Morgan Freeman's name to get clout. Even if it's your name too, I don't care. People probably only followed you in the first place. That's how you got probably a big swell at the beginning of your career. But you're also seeing people like the Krasensteins do this stuff. They're on actual TV. They are contributors to several news organizations, as far as I know, and they're the biggest dipshit grifters you will find on X. And the worst part is there are other dipshits who don't have a platform out there who will believe everything that these retards say. Sorry, that's all I wanted to say.
Because
Continue,
I am
Maxim.
receiving money for it. I am not the one posting these things. It's Keith and Justin. I am getting accused of posting racist stuff against black people. My followers have been calling me self-hating black people like Uncle Rocos, something Tom, and Samuel Jackson in Django.
And again, even if he had these views, that's his right. And all these people commenting on the shitpost that these two dipshits did on his behalf, well, not even on his behalf, without his knowledge, these other people are dipshits too. Who cares if someone you watch changes their content? Stop watching or hit them up on X or whatever and be like, hey, man, what's up? Don't just start being a dipshit now. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, the internet is full of retards who do no research. This guy probably has very difficult political views than myself, yourself, or he might have the exact same. It doesn't matter. You don't wish death on someone because you find out that they don't like you, or because they have different political beliefs than you, or any beliefs than you.
Self-hating black people, they have been calling me because they think I am the one that is posting racist things against black people on my page. I am not the one posting them. Again, Keith and Justin are the one posting these things. They have been posting fake news about black people. My fans are accusing me of posting discriminatory stuff. They've been posting so much political stuff, which brings me to two things that happened recently. Since they started posting, this past Wednesday was the first time I went to a big event. Someone there, I will call M because I don't want to put his details out there. He begged me not to because I begged him to send me this screenshot. This screenshot is from an event this past Wednesday. M approached me, just call him M, approached me, said he's a fan, and then asked me what is up with all the posts I have been posting the past month. I told him immediately, oh, it's not me, some guys doing it, and I have sued them to take back control of my page. And yes, I am just not sitting around and doing nothing. I have sued them.
Yeah, and the thing is, I'm going through his page right now, and it's not even all negative. It's not all left. It's not all right. It's a mixed bag. It's literally just spam posting all day, every day. And this is what I'm talking about. Like, they're literally just going for max engagement. They're showing these stories, some of them true, some of them false, and they're just spam posting, and they're putting his name on everything. Some of it's horrendous, some of it's good, and then every now and then you'll find a video that he actually did or had anything to do with. But no, this is pure insanity. Like, this is why you have to make sure you research and know anything about anyone you go into business with. This is really sad. I mean, he did get himself into this situation
already. The case,
but at the same time, like, this guy, I mean, who knows what he knew about any kind of business before he started doing this? I'm pretty sure he does this for a living, and he sells his "Delulu is not the Solulu" shirts.
Is in Jam's Court in New York. I told the guy that, and M told me, oh, we unfollowed you about a month ago when we saw these things, so we did not see that you posted it's not you. I told him, no, I did not post that, it's not me yet. He asked me, why not? I said, because the case is in court. And he said, but that is not safe. People should know that I am not the one posting these things, because him and his people in their group chat sent some of these posts together, and they were saying, I am a Nazi now. They used to be fans, but now I am condoning the killing of their family members, Palestinian children, and I am condoning the killing of Palestinians, and they also think I have been getting paid by Israel to post these things. So because of that, before he approached me, he was not sure that it's me. He took a picture, sent it to one of his friends that used to send him my videos. And the friend also thought it was me, but his friend asked him to go and punch me because they think I am a Nazi now. And that friend was supposed to be at this event. He said the friend canceled last minute. And so if this friend was there, I asked him, do you think if he was here, he could have attacked me? He said, yes, it's possible, because they are really angry at me because they think I am posting the condoning of killing Palestinian children. And
look, and even if, look, if you get this enraged by what some stranger posts online, especially if it's not a bona fide news source or any of these big left or right wing YouTube style news sources, if it's just a random guy posting online, just don't follow him, man. Don't get so mad that you want to attack or try to kill somebody. Get therapy, get medication. All you need is some tender love and medication. Just it's absolutely retarded. If people like you are the reasons that we have safety codes, and your current existence is showing how safety codes hinder Darwinism. But sidestep here real quick. So apparently Sydney Sweeney was in some really cringe interview.
In this political climate.
Like, this is literally, she's asking her very pointed questions about her little Sydney Sweeney has great genes ad. This is an actress. Again, she's not a great actress. I'm not a huge fan. I've seen a couple of things with her in it. Whatever. She's a young, attractive actress. Big whoop. She's got the dead eyes. She hangs out with, I think I've seen things with like her and Billie Eilish. But people are calling her a Nazi for being in a commercial. They're still doing this. Like, this is all over X again. Why? But it's all, the Sydney Sweeney has great genes. It's a double entendre. Great genes, like the Levi or whatever brand jeans, American Eagle jeans. And then also great genes because she's a young, attractive person. It's not a eugenics ad. Okay. If you look for Nazism everywhere, you'll find it most places. I'm one of those people who I can find the best situation, the best way to see a situation. I can also find the worst way to see a situation. But both halves of my brain are functioning. So I can sit here and be like, oh my God, was that saying this? And then the other half of my brain is like, no, it's a gene commercial. Fuck's sake. What? Like I don't even care about these people. I don't have a dog in the fight except for rationality. If you want to kill Sydney Sweeney because she was in a gene commercial, they paid her to be in a gene commercial because, again, young and attractive, because that's apparently going to be a thing again. People putting young, attractive people in genes, gene ads. And then people getting mad at her because there's no black people in an ad with just her in it. You're retarded. Especially most of the people who are complaining about this are white people. Let's be honest. You're retarded. Your parents are blood related. Your mother abused Tylenol during the entire pregnancy in high quantities. Get food poisoning and just get yourself out of society.
Criticism of the content, which was basically that maybe specifically in this political climate, like white people shouldn't joke about genetic superiority. Like that was kind of.
She didn't write the fucking commercial.
Like the criticism, broadly speaking. And since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
The criticism of the content.
What? I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
The criticism of the content, to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
Okay, so she said when she has something she wants to speak about, people will hear it. Because she's Sydney Sweeney, she's one of the biggest names out there right now, mostly due to this retarded commercial. And the person who posted this clip said, hey, so you don't want to disavow white supremacy real quick? No. That's not even any words that were spoken in this clip. I'm going to watch the interview. I might do a deep dive on it tomorrow, or just watch the whole thing live tomorrow morning. What is this timeline, man? I'm not in his next post, I'm not suggesting Sydney Sweeney is a racist or whatever, only pointing out that she is refusing to engage in an ideological ritual. That's not what you're saying. You can't even translate your own speech, your own post. You said, "Hey, so do you want to disavow white supremacy real quick?" No, the decade of the chud. No one said any of those words in this. All she did was bring up the controversy. Just bring it up. She said, "Do you want to speak on it?" And she said, "If I have something to say, I'll say it." It is not the white supremacist ad. It's a fucking Gene commercial. Okay? If we get people with tiny little fucking mustaches and bad haircuts, like marching around without bending their knees, then we can have a conversation. But in the meantime, you're a fuckwit. Why is this not working? Anyway, sorry.
I am supporting.
Moving back to our main thing.
Condoning killing of Palestinian children. That's what they think I am doing. I told him that I should believe that his friend might have attacked me if he was there, and he was supposed to be there, which means I nearly got attacked if the guy did not cancel to come into the event. I told him, but more seriously, I gave him an example of a post I saw they made about a political figure getting killed. And I saw one of my followers saying, maybe I should be next to get killed because of all this stuff these guys are posting on my page. But today, I saw on the news that Diamond Platnumz recently nearly lost his life and his family nearly got harmed because of political posts he has been making. The news says that protesters that are outside have been threatening him and saying they are going to burn down his houses and his studios, I believe, because of political posts he's been making. So he had to run away with his family. And it dawned on me, Diamond Platnumz has more fans, more followers, more elite security guards than me. And because of political posts he's been making, he nearly got harmed, seriously harmed, and his family. And people think I have been making political posts. My fans have been warning me about.
If you know anything about politics,
political posts that Kit and Justin have been making on my Facebook. But my fans don't know that it's these people. They think it's me. They are threatening to.
No, I just thought it was a fan page, or I signed up for something I thought was going to be some of his funny clips, and clicked on like a parody account or one of the many things. Because on Facebook, you go through like 18 pages, and only one of them will be from the actual person, and they'll all have blue check marks. Facebook is worse than X when it comes to fake accounts. Some of them even say, "Oh, the real MaximBady," and it won't be the real MaximBady. But even in this case, like I said, I assumed that was the case. I didn't know he had turned his account over and gave control to a couple of dipshits posting for clicks and clout. Not even clout, like they're posting things from both sides of the spectrum. Like it's been pretty intense.
Cancel me. I have been getting death threats.
But you know what I didn't do? I didn't send the motherfucker death threats because he seems like a nice guy, and I don't care. I don't care that he's posting anything. He's allowed to. I can just unfollow. And I did. Because I'm a normal human being. Well, I don't know about normal, but I'm rational when it comes to not wanting to kill motherfuckers for disagreeing with me. I'll make fun of you and make you want to die, but I won't kill you.
People are on. My Facebook page had about 5 million followers at some point. Now it has 4.7 million. At least more than 100,000 people have unfollowed me because of the content they are seeing on my Facebook recently.
And that's sad. But again, better than death threats. So those people are just like, oh, okay, I'll just unfollow. Like rational human beings. Again, creators, do not give your livelihood over to anybody without a full legal contract. And even then, try to do everything in-house, have someone you trust do it, or hire some kind of place that has good track records, not just two dipshits with an LLC.
And they think I am the one posting them. And they have been blocking me, and they have been unfollowing me.
And that's
because
fine.
They think I am the one posting these things.
It's sad for
How many
him, but
of
it's
those
fine.
people are mad at me right now, and if they meet me outside, they can do something to me. And I travel with my family, and I am supposed to travel with my family again soon. What can happen to me if I meet somebody that thinks I think their children should be killed, or it's fine that their children are getting killed? Because of everything I am seeing recently, now I am scared. I am really scared of what could happen to me because of what people think I am posting. And religious stuff. They've been posting divisive religious things that has nothing to do with comedy. I think I saw they posted something like Christianity is the fastest growing religion right now, and something like why people, I'll post it here, something about why people are going back to ancient words. I would not call somebody.
What does it say about humanity when everything else fades? People seek meaning in ancient words. And see, this is what I'm saying. They're saying things that are offensive to everybody. They've posted things that are very offensive to the left, and they've posted a lot of stuff that's offensive to the religious right. I'm sorry. Work text, but yeah, but that's what I'm saying. These are not good people. These are people who wanted to use his platform, not a huge platform, but a very large platform, and just tear it down.
Religion, Asian words, and under that post is all people fighting about religion because they think it's me posting that divisive religion post. And we know how seriously people take their religion, and what people do for religion, and what people can do to you when they think you are doing something bad about their religion. Because of all of this, now I think you guys should know I am not the one posting all these things. It's Kid and Justin. And because of all these things now again, I need you guys' help. I have never begged you guys for anything. My followers, my fans, or any random person seeing this, I don't come to the internet and beg for anything. But for the first time today, I am begging you guys to help me. I am begging you to help me get the word out there that I am not posting racist stuff about black people, discriminatory stuff, condoning the killing of Palestinian children, divisive religious stuff, political.
Okay, real quick. Look, I'm all for liking your side or whatever, but you can't take like God only knows what's happening on this day. I'll do research and see what's happening here. For all we know, this could have been a Charlie Kirk's funeral. And on this, the biggest night of their life, Zoram Mandani and his wife celebrating him winning the mayorship, or the mayor, whatever, being a mayor. This could just be a normal day. This could be a lot of things. You don't know anything. And again, why is it okay for one side to talk about how hot people are and not the other side? The right talks about how hot people are. You say it's a eugenics commercial. The left says, oh, Zoram Mandani's wife is hotter than how old is Melania Trump? Like, I'm just like, first of all, no, she's not. She's goofy looking. Mamdani's wife. And even though Melania, she's not my type at all. And it's not just because I'm poor and can't afford the rates. Because she's a mail order bride. Let's all be very honest here. No, she's a model who married a billionaire. But again, she's got like 20, 30 years on Mandani's wife, at least 20. Like, of course, people are going to think the younger person's hot, whatever. But this is, it always fascinates me when people who tell you not to focus on people's physical appearance, focus on physical appearance. Or when people do anything hypocritical. It's hilarious to me. What's this? The fact that Mr. Beast is going to be enforcing Sharia? What? What the hell is even Mr. Beast is going to be launching a theme park in Saudi Arabia? Okay, so that's an option. And no, Americans are very much aware that other countries exist. We just don't care. Rich white girls love France. Anime and gamer nerds like myself love Japan. The rest of the countries don't really matter. And I think if I had the capacity to learn the language, I could like to live in Japan, but at the same time, the suicide rate's really high, and I've watched too many scary Asian movies. So probably not, just because there's a lot of history in one really small confined space on that island. Millennia of war, self-sacrifice, we'll say. But that's it for the MaximBady thing. I just wanted to post this. This is really sad. This poor guy has done nothing except for make people laugh with his very funny antics and quirks and sayings and such, and trust a couple of dipshits that he shouldn't have trusted, let's be honest. But all the same, he trusted them, and now his reputation is horribly scarred and will maybe never recover. Hopefully it does. I hope it does, because he's very funny, and he's had an effect on the zeitgeist. I've seen all kinds of different people saying Delulu, and he's the one that started it. But that being said, guys, look, I know today was kind of a shit show. Hold on. No. Okay. First of all, this right here. What do you expect him to do, Mr. Sisson? Real quick. Harry Sisson's a retard. Okay. He's not good at anything. Has some of the worst takes online. The worst of the left or the right. But yes, someone had a heart episode or a heart attack or something in the Oval Office. And right there, Dr. Oz, pretty sure he's like a cardiologist or some kind of heart doctor, standing right there. What's Trump going to do? I mean, I would have sat down in the chair or gone and made sure that, whoever else was in the office was escorted out or whatever. But what's he going to do? Okay, one of the nation's best cardiologists is right there. I mean, love or hate his politics, Dr. Oz is a very accomplished cardiologist. What's Trump going to do except for crowd and get in the way? Okay. That, and I know a lot of old people who are just kind of comfortable with death. Like, they know it's coming. It's around the corner. The guy's in his 80s, okay? He doesn't want to look and see what's in his very near future, probably. But to just call him Now, if he was over there smoking a cigar with his feet up or something, sure, 100%. But even so, I mean, you know, especially if I didn't know the person personally, I might do the same thing. But look, there's plenty of things. There are plenty of things to attack anyone for, especially Trump. Trump does all kinds of bad stuff. Attack him for the things that he actually does that are bad. Because if you nitpick, all you're doing is defeating your own argument, and no one's going to give a shit anymore. Because who are you talking to? You're not going to change anyone's hearts or minds. You're just preaching to the choir. But again, maybe that's the point, because a lot of people don't really... I don't know. I've noticed this a lot, that a lot of the grifters on the left and the right, they're terrified of their audience. They make sure that they stay perfectly in line. And the only ones that are brave enough to not do that are fucking lunatics like Candace Owens. I'm just saying, man. Like, what do you want someone to do in that situation? Like, someone fell over having some kind of heart episode. And you're mad that the president didn't do anything when Dr. Oz is standing right there? I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to hover over like these dipshits being like, oh my God, what happened? I mean, come on. If nothing else, you're going to just get in the way. But that's all for today. I'm done bitching about shit this morning. Imagine having $1 trillion. He didn't have $1 trillion. See, some of these people are just sad. Oh my God. Look, stop talking about, and I know Zoran Mandani does it too. This is the last thing I'm going to say, and then I'm signing off, I promise. Stop bringing up 9/11 and Zoran Mandani in the same fucking sentence, okay? Because you're just giving him more sympathy. You're not doing anything for your own argument. And two, Zoran Mandani also needs to stop talking about 9/11, okay? Because it's very cringe when you say the person who is most affected by 9/11 is his aunt who felt awkward in her hijab in New York. I don't care if it's not really his aunt, okay? Because my family's really close. My cousins, when the cousins have a kid, we refer to each other as uncle and aunt because most of us are sad and don't have kids. So uncle and aunt is easier to explain than second cousin, third cousin, whatever. Some of us are close, some of us aren't. So we just call each other aunt and uncle to their kids. It's not an abnormal thing to do. So for him to call his dad's cousin or whatever it was his aunt is understandable. Okay. That's not being dishonest. It is cringy that he said that the biggest, like his aunt was most affected by 9/11. Oh, but at the same time, who gives a shit? Okay. He's just throwing out platitudes. He's trying to get elected. He's appealing to a certain crowd. It's cringe, 100%. But there are plenty of other things that are horrifying about Zoran Mandani becoming mayor, other than his religion and the fact that he calls his second cousin his aunt. Okay? Again, all you're doing is dropping a single drop of water into a full bucket. It's not going to have any effect on things. It's just going to make your fan base, your side of things, retarded. Okay, because they're going to bring this thing up, just like when Trump said, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. He said that because he saw it posted on Facebook or X or something. When, yes, there are certain cultures that do eat dogs and cats, and yes, some of them probably have immigrated to America. And yes, there was a story about a bunch of cats disappearing in that same town. But the president shouldn't be bringing those stories up because there are more important things happening in that same story than a couple of missing cats. in the grand scheme of things. If you're a cat person, I apologize. I also love cats. But I'm saying, in the grand scheme of things, I would focus more on people without driver's license mowing down people at a farmer's market. Not because I care about people, but because more people in America care about people, or at least like to pretend they do for clout. That's all I'm going to say for today, guys. I appreciate you for stopping by. Sorry for the short disjointedness of the show today. It's Friday. I didn't want to get out of bed. I apologize. But thank you for stopping by. I appreciate everyone popping into the stream. I appreciate you for watching this on a review later on when it gets posted. Again, follow me on Rumble so I can start posting some things over there. Again, my goal is by the end of the year to have enough people watching to where I can just make YouTube my clip channel and have it lead to all the other places. But again, y'all have a great day. Have a great weekend. And I'll see you this weekend. I'm going to pop in probably at least Sunday morning. Depends on what's going on tomorrow morning in my personal life. But I might pop on and get back on Ghost of Tsushima and do a quick morning thing on the Sydney Sweeney situation and a bunch of other things I didn't get to during this week. But in the meantime, y'all take care of yourselves and each other. I'm going to go learn how to